Something brought you here, not accident, recognition. You're about to discover an ancient practice mystics concealed in plain sight, a method to activate dormant perception within you right now. Your nervous system has been attempting this without your direction. The unexplained goosebumps, the instinct screaming stop when logic says go, the knowing before thinking. These aren't malfunctions. They're signals from a sensory system you forgot how to use. In the next minutes, you'll experience a 5-breath protocol, synchronizing awareness, breath, and stillness. No props, no rituals, just precision. From birth, you've existed at the intersection of 2 realities. The first is concrete, schedules, transactions, measurements. The second operates beneath, emerging as pauses before choices, unexplained temperature shifts, dreams bleeding into waking hours. Most dismiss this as fantasy, but fantasy is unvalidated perception, information your system collects without official clearance. Every civilization saw this. Egyptians spoke of the duat, where causation originates before manifestation. Greeks distinguished sensory data from intellectual knowing. The material world is the final frame. The hidden dimension contains the script. You already know this. Time stretching during emergencies. Certainty that someone's energy contradicts their words. Dreams delivering solutions. Decisions arriving fully formed. Your body responded second. Something faster knew first. When you develop bilateral awareness, holding both realities simultaneously, patterns emerge from chaos. Decisions accelerate because signal to interference improves dramatically. The inner eye supplements ordinary vision, like infrared added to visible light. Want proof? Observe the transition before sleep tonight. Visual information appears with sealed eyelids. That passage is a natural gateway. This technique teaches conscious navigation. You've activated this more than you realize. The instant you sense danger before anyone speaks. Your skin responding when intent doesn't match presentation. The visceral wait while your calendar insists go. Consider dreaming, closed eyes, yet entire environments materialize. Faces you've never seen, no external light, yet you see. This isn't imagination. This is function, vision operating independently of optical hardware. Children access this effortlessly until institutional training begins. We learn to label the second world as just imagination, and we mute a living instrument. But it never broke. It went dormant. Notice, you fumble an object and somehow recover it. A discussion pivots, and before language is selected, you know its destination. Perception moved first, like radar returning with directional data. The inner eye refines context. It reveals when environments are receptive or resistant, when commitments carry substance or exist as performance. Tonight, witness the breaths before sleep. Images will illuminate behind closed lids. Simply observe that vision occurs without eyes. That's the entrance. Throughout history, this knowledge lived in symbols, inscribed in stone, embedded in ritual, visible to all, legible to few. The reason? Protection. Perception equals power. In unprepared hands, power creates disorder. Teachings were encoded in stories about vision and light. That's the symbol. The Udjat, the eye made whole, not jewelry, a reminder that vision can be repaired. Codes demand participation. You must bring breath, attention, and stillness to the same coordinates simultaneously. When these align, a locked mechanism clicks. Contemporary culture favors what can be commodified. Inner vision doesn't photograph well. It creates discernment. You feel intention beneath offers, patterns beneath incidents, correct actions instead of loud impulses. That's threatening to systems operating on distraction. The code is rhythm. When you breathe in a specific pattern, hold attention at a specific location, and permit specific silence to emerge, your nervous system shifts states. Perception stops sliding across surfaces and begins penetrating underneath. There's a location behind your forehead where attention naturally settles when you stop forcing it. Between the eyebrows, slightly deeper. Think of it as a seat where looking transforms into sensing. When awareness rests there, your nervous system changes frequency. Thoughts continue but stop dragging you. Practice now. Let eyes soften, jaw release. Place awareness lightly at forehead center, as if listening from there. Don't try to feel anything. Notice this moment's texture. Some experience warmth, pressure, vibration, or nothing. All valid. What matters? Attention has a home. When you notice from here, your perceptual field transforms. Background interference drops. Subtle intentions become easier to detect. Next actions feel like recognition, not speculation. This isn't hypnosis. You're calibrating. The Udjat symbolizes this: recovery of simple capacity to sense the layer beneath before explaining it. Remember, light attention, steady breath, no force. The inner eye opens like a pupil, dilating in darkness, gradually by releasing grip. 3 elements make this work: silence, breath, attention, strands in one chord. Silence isn't absence of sound, it's absence of commentary. A clearing emerges when you don't chase the next thought. The pause after exhale, the blank before response. 2 seconds changes a decision's flavor. 10 seconds alters conversation direction. Breath is the bridge. When breath slows and deepens, physiology reads, not under threat. Heart, gut, cognition synchronize. 3 slow inhalations expanding ribs laterally. 3 unbroken exhalations. Chemistry changes. Attention is the lens. Most days, attention sprays, emails, headlines, half thoughts. Directed attention is focused stream. Place that stream at forehead center and maintain gently. You stop feeding distractions. Start feeding perception. If focus drifts, don't criticize. Return it. Every return polishes lens, teaches system where home is. Breath sets tempo. Silence creates space. Attention determines direction. After 60 seconds, the inner eye begins functioning. Colors appear cleaner. Words feel weighted before spoken. Sit with spine upright. Shoulders drop. Close eyes or soften them. Place attention lightly at forehead center. No forcing, no performance. I'll guide 5 breaths. If you feel nothing, that's acceptable. Alignment is the objective. Breath 1. Gateway. Inhale slowly, drawing air along skin's inside. Fill ribs sideways. Exhale unhurriedly. Imagine day's weight leaving shoulders. Jaw loosens. You're stepping into quiet chamber. Breath 2. Collection. Inhale. Let soft radiance pool at forehead center. Don't force it. Invite it. Exhale. Picture light mist clearing. Fog lifting at dawn. If you sense nothing, name it. Collect. Breath 3. Integration. Inhale as if every cell tastes air. Ribs widen, back broadens, pelvis grows heavy. Exhale. Let tension drain down spine, out through feet, more space inside your skin. Breath 4. Passage. Inhale. Keep attention at forehead center. You might notice warmth, pressure, buzz, or nothing. Exhale, release urge to measure. Passages open to presence. Breath 5, opening. Inhale, feel system floating, self-regulating. Exhale, do nothing at bottom. Let pause exist, breath not hurrying to return. In that pause, inner eye opens like pupil in darkness, gradually, without spectacle. Now maintain same rhythm without counting. Light attention at brow, breath like slow tide, commentary dimmed. Notice colors in mind's darkness, space behind face, body sitting itself. Don't chase, let it pass like weather. The point isn't becoming special, it's becoming clear. You may feel subtle click or feel nothing, and only realize later that decisions became simple, both valid. Open eyes gently. Keep attention strand at forehead center. Activation complete. When perception sharpens, resistance appears. Doubt questions reality. Feed it repeated experience. The body will answer. Fear whispers. If you let go, you'll lose your edge. Meet it by shrinking the ask. 1 minute of rhythm. Fear loosens when it sees. Clarity makes boundaries cleaner. Impatience wants immediate results. The antidote is consistency. 7 days, no scoreboard. Vision opens in its own weather, not your deadline. Spiritual ego collects experiences like trophies. The moment you need to be special, the channel shrinks. You didn't invent the sky by looking up. You just looked. Return to the rope. Silence makes room. Breath sets tempo. Attention chooses direction. They starve in steady cadence. Morning. 90 seconds upon waking. 5 breath rhythm. Write 1 sentence about how the day feels. Midday. 60 seconds before decisions. 3 deep inhalations. 3 exhalations. Soft return to brow. Whisper, clear, then act. Evening. 10 minutes before sleep. Full 5 breaths. Allow pause to lengthen. Don't chase images. Notice seeing happens without eyes. Carry attention strand during day. While walking, rest awareness at brow. While listening, same. Noise drops. Choices stop negotiating. You hear intention beneath sentences. Rooms read cleaner. You react 1 beat slower. Respond 1 level deeper. These are the signs of activation. You didn't learn trick, you recovered setting. This code isn't spectacle. It's way to let reality reveal itself. Return to triad whenever day blurs. Silence, breath, attention. If this message landed, practice today. Subscribe to the channel to don't miss the next episodes. Write in comments, I see beyond the matrix. This reminds your nervous system of the state you rehearsed and signals others they're not alone. The door stays where it's always been, 1 quiet breath away. Your inner eye is opening. Welcome back.